In this video demonstration, I will be showing you how to complete the Week 3 Edit 1 assignment, the poem activity, using OpenOffice Writer. Alright, let's begin by downloading the assignment. We're going to right click, Save Link As or Save Target As. Make sure you're saving it to a place that you can easily locate it, and click Save. I'm going to go ahead and open up the OpenOffice Writer. Open my file by going to File, Open. I'm going to look on my desktop. I'm going to sort it by date modified to make it easier for me to find it, and then double click to open it up. The instructions tell me to copy the poem below and paste it into a blank Word document. So save your document as Week 3 Edit 1 and your initials, and then change the color of all misspelled words to red. Change the last line of every stanza to italics. Correct the spelling of each misspelled word. Then type your own name beneath the poem as the author, and then insert a comment telling your teacher what your grade on the worksheet should be. Save the poem and post the assignment link, and the assignment is worth 15 points. Now, this is a tricky assignment. The key to remember is that, this is a tricky assignment. The key is to remember the purpose of the assignment is to illustrate the errors that spell check will not find. So most of the errors that are in this poem, spell check will not find for you. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I'm going to start with line number 3, where it's telling us to change the color of all misspelled words to red. I'm going to do the first stanza for you. You will be expected to do the other 3 though. Okay, when we're going to change all of the misspelled words to red, I'm reading the stanza, and it says, I have a spelling checker. It came with my PC. It plainly marks for my review mistakes I cannot see. Now, if we think about which word spell checker is going to find, we already see that it's highlighting this one here. So we know that's a misspelled word. So we're going to go ahead and highlight it and change it to red. But what about this? I have a spelling checker. The word I is spelled correctly, but it's the wrong I. So technically it is misspelled. The same thing with the have. That is the correct spelling for the word have. However, it's not the have that we're looking for. Okay, so in this first line, there are 3 misspelled words. If we continue on, we can see that it came with my PC. We know that should be the letter P and the letter C. So we're going to highlight those and change those to red. It plainly marks. We're going to change this one. And for, the correct spelling for this for is F-O-R. We're going to change that to red. And review. Now again, technically these words are spelled correctly. These are properly spelled words, however they are not used correctly and therefore are misspelled. Mistakes should be highlighted, as well as this I can not and see. This will make more sense once we get through the next few steps and you see how these are correctly spelled. Number 4 tells us to change the last line of every stanza to italics. Now each stanza is divided by a blank line. So our first stanza ends with this mistakes I cannot see. We're going to make that line italics. And we move on to number 5. We're going to correct the spelling of each misspelled word. Now again, if you do run spell check, you're going to find that the only word it tells you is misspelled is this checker right here. But we know that this word I should be I. And then we have a spelling checker. It came with my PC. It plainly marks for my review mistakes I cannot see. Now, do you see how many words there were that were misspelled in that short stanza? You need to look through the other 3 stanzas for similar mistakes. Remember, these are things that spell checker is not going to find for you. Alright? Now, we'll continue on with the instructions. It tells us to type your own name beneath the poem as if you were the author. And then insert a comment telling your teacher what your grade should be on this worksheet. To insert our comments, we're going to go to Insert, Number 7 says to insert a comment telling your teacher what your grade on this worksheet should be. To insert a comment in OpenOffice Writer, we're going to go to Insert, Note. And we're going to type in our text here. My grade should be a 100. Then we're going to go OK. That way, whenever they come here, put their cursor on it, they can see what your note is. Alright, our last one tells us to save the poem and post it to our assignment link. Make sure that you have completed the assignment before you post it. If you have questions, you can post them to the discussion board or send them in a message or email to your instructor.